What's up, guys? It's Maverick back here again. We are now looking at game number 4 of our season. It's game number 1 of this series. The Cardinals come to town for the first time of the year to face off against the Reds. It's a nice Friday afternoon game here, Friday evening rather. Both teams sitting at 2-1 in the division, so this is an important series. One of these two teams is going to be able to distance themselves a little bit from the other by the time this series is over. It's going to be a nice competitive series against the Cardinals and the Reds, rivals that don't really care much for each other. As you can see, the Reds here coming out to take the field. And I will tell you guys, this game was crazy. It was a hard-fought game. You're going to see how it unfolds here as we go along. We got Carlos Martinez against Raisel Iglesias. Iglesias making his major league debut for the Reds. Carlos Martinez was out there. He pitched a little bit last year. He was a bullpen guy. Now he's a starter. He is a flamethrower, and he is a tough guy to hit. I will tell you that now. If you take a look at the Cardinals lineup, they got Jay, Carpenter, Holiday, Adams, Hayward, Molina, Wong, Garcia, and then, of course, the pitcher Martinez. You see Iglesias there warming up. 6'2", 165, 24 years old. Came over from Cuba. The Reds signed him last year. He got some work down in the minor leagues, played a little bit of winter ball, I believe, had a decent spring. And now, just like in real life, he's in my rotation. You're going to see him here in the first inning. Already a runner on first. There's 2 outs, an 0-2 count here to Matt Adams. Tries to get him to chase a little bit of a slider down and in there, but Adams does not bite. Now it's a 1-2 count. Again, runner on first, 2 outs. Iglesias here gets him to line out. Oh, nope, Frazier missed it. It goes into left field. It looked like Frazier should have had that one. Now we got a little bit of trouble brewing here. First and second with 2 outs for the Cardinals right off the bat here in the first inning against Iglesias. Things are getting off to a little bit of a rocky start, but you see the next batter here, Jason Hayward, now down in the count, 0-2. We're going to throw a little changeup here, down and away, and get Hayward to swing right on the top of it. Go ahead and ground out to Joey Votto. So Iglesias gets into a little bit of trouble, but then is able to get out of that trouble. As you see Brian Price there enjoying the end of the first inning. Here's the lineup that we went with. Hamilton, Phillips, Votto, Frazier, Bruce, Bird, Mesoraco, Cozart, and Iglesias. And there you can see Carlos Martinez getting warmed up. 6 foot tall, 185 pounds, 23 years old. We did not score there in the bottom of the first. Didn't really do much. Cardinals likewise didn't do much at the top of the second, so here we are in the bottom of the second. First pitch coming up to Jay Bruce, who's going to swing and drive one deep to left. I thought maybe it was going to get out of here, but unfortunately it died at the wall. Holiday's there to put it away. Still a scoreless game there now, 1 out into the second. We're going to pick it up here a little bit later on. Still in the bottom of the second, 2 outs, runner on first. Zach Cozart up. He's going to get a pitch right here that he sees and that he likes. We're going to put a good swing on it and crush it to center field. I thought maybe this one would have been out of here, but again, another one that died out there. That one actually didn't even end up being as close as what I had thought. Maybe if we had been able to pull it to the left field or maybe even hang back on a little bit and hit it in the right field, we would have been able to get one out of there, but it's caught at the, well, it wasn't even at the warning track yet. It was a few feet and still in front of the warning track. And so we're still scoreless. We hear now in the 4th inning, you see Phillips there on a play that he makes all the time with a terrible throw, throws it in the dirt, get the leadoff runner on. Now here's Jason Hayward. He's going to single into right field. And now the Cardinals really have something going with first and second, nobody out. And the rookie pitcher is in hot water once again. Yadier Molina now coming up, 3-1 count. We get him to foul one off. It's 3-2 count now. First and second still, nobody out. Top of the 4th, no score. Got a pitch here that we miss our target with by a lot, and Molina is just too good of a hitter to do that too. He's got a good eye. He takes the pitch. Ball 4, the bases are loaded, nobody out. We're going to go ahead and send the pitching coach out there to try and get Iglesias to calm down a little bit. You know, it is his major league debut. Next batter, 1-0 count. Get next pitch, get him to pop up on the infield. Still nobody out. Now there will be 1 out with the infield fly rule. So now we are a ground ball away from getting out of this bases loaded, nobody out jam. Got Colton Wong there to pop it up on the infield, and Votto made the play. Now here's Greg Garcia coming up with another big spot for the Cardinals. We're going to skip forward a little bit. 1-2 count, still just one out. Threw one there, just about hit him, and that would have given him their first run in the game. Next pitch here, you're going to see him swing, grounds it to third. Frazier's going to go ahead and throw it home to Mesoraco for one, throw it to first, not in time to get the double play, so there's still some work left to be done. Bases loaded, still 2 outs now, but it's the pitcher up to bat, Carlos Martinez, and Iglesias just going to make quick work of him. Get him swinging on a slider. So a very good, nice little comeback there from Iglesias with the bases loaded. Nobody out, is able to come back and not give up a run. We're going to skip forward here to the top of the 7th, 2 outs, 0-2 count. Get him to ground out, and that was actually the last batter for Iglesias. Iglesias went 7 innings, did not give up a single run in his major league debut. Bottom of the 7th, we're trying to scratch across a run to give him a lead, to maybe get him a win in his debut. Runner on second with 2 outs, but a great stop by the third baseman there. Robs Mesoraco of what it might have been able to have been a hit. And if that got into the outfield, that would have definitely scored us our first run, but Matt Carpenter just came up with a great play, as you see it right there in slow motion. You can see in the 7th, no runs, 5 hits, 1 error for the Cardinals, no runs, 4 hits, 2 errors for us. We're going to now jump forward to the bottom of the 8th. Still nothing going on for either side here. Brendan Bosch, the pinch hitter, with 1 out. He's going to crush one into right center field. He's going to get a pinch hit double in the bottom of the 8th with only 1 out. So now we have something going. Got a little bit of a mini rally going, trying to get a run here, scratch something across so we can bring in Chapman in the 9th. You see the pitch right there, right down the middle, and Bosch just absolutely hit it solid right into right center field. They bring in a pinch hitter. We're going to jump forward now, runner on third, 0-2 count, 2 out. Brandon Phillips up. And a great pitch there. Got me to swing through a slider. We're unable to score. Now, bottom of the 9th, 2 outs. Still no score. Last hope for us. Jay Bruce going to shoot one into left field. He's going to be able to go ahead and go to second base as Holiday isn't able to come up with it. So now 2 outs, bottom of the 9th, no score. Got a runner on second, the winning run sitting on second. As you see Villanueva there, or I'm sorry, Matt Belisle. Not happy with the way that one was played, I think, by Holiday. Very next pitch for Marlon Berg. We're looking to end it right here, get a victory, and go to 3-1 on the season. Bird takes the pitch and hits it hard, but right to the shortstop and on the ground. Routine play for the shortstop. And now we're going to have to go to extra innings. We're going to go ahead and jump ahead a little bit to the 12th inning because there's still nothing going on. Chapman's actually in his 2nd inning of work. He pitched a scoreless 11th. He's on in the 12th now. And he let a slider get away from him that goes inside. You see Reynolds give him the stink eye here. Not exactly happy with that. John Jay's going to go ahead and sacrifice him over to second. Except Votto, well, I thought he didn't get him in time, but he did. So now there's 1 out, runner on second. 2-2 count now to Matt Carpenter. We get him right here, swinging through it with the slider. Now there's Matt Holiday coming up. We go ahead and walk him first and second, 2 outs. Matt Adams coming in. We wanted that lefty on lefty matchup. First pitch is a slider that we get him to swing right through. Didn't even know what was coming, dropping the slider on him. Next pitch, fastball right down the middle, 100 miles an hour. You're not going to hit that. See the crowd getting amped up. They want a strikeout. They want us to take us into the bottom of the 12th with it scoreless. Here we go with the fastball up and away. Gets him a swing right through it. And that's the end of the inning. Unfortunately, we did not score in the 12th. Nobody scored in the 13th. So we're going to pick it up now in the top of the 14th inning. That's right, guys. Top of 14, still scoreless. We couldn't get anything going. The Cardinals had a couple rallies that they couldn't get anything going. But they do get the leadoff batter on here. We're going to go ahead. You see our bullpen. We're down to 2 guys. We're going to go ahead and warm up Kevin Gregg, get him ready in case we get into trouble. Runner on first now. Here comes a sacrifice. Pitcher's a little bit slow getting off the mound. Tries to throw him out at first, but he ends up being safe. So Baden Hop was not able to get off fast enough. Now here is Kevin Gregg in a bases-loaded situation. A couple batters later, and Jason Hayward pulls one into right field that's actually going to score 2 runs. The first 2 runs of the game there in the top of the 14th inning now puts us down 2-0. Very next batter, Tony Cruz. Kevin Gregg still in there. He's going to throw this one, and Cruz takes the first pitch up high for ball 1. Next pitch, we're going to try and throw a little cutter, and he just serves that right into left field. That's going to go ahead and give them a 3-0 lead. As if it wasn't already bad enough being down, but now they're playing add-on a little bit. We haven't scored yet in the game, and they're making it even that more difficult for us to come back. Now you see first and second, 1 out, 2-2 count. Get Colton Long there to swing right through the pitch. There's now 2 outs. Here's Greg Garcia. Takes the first pitch there for strike one. He's actually the 8th batter to come up in the inning. This was insane. He hits one into left field. That's going to score another run as the throw is cut off here by Frazier. We're now down 4-0. Fortunately, that was the end of their rally. So we're going to skip to the bottom of the 14th. 0-2 count, runner on first, 2 outs. Christopher Negron, the pinch hitter, swings. Hits it sharply to third. The Cardinals throw it to second, though. We didn't even come close to scoring a run. And that's it, guys. 14 innings in game number 1 of the series. We end up losing 4-0. We could not do anything offensively all game long. We ran through every one of our pinch hitters. We ran through every guy in our bullpen except for one. That's going to make things difficult for us the rest of the series because now we have a tired bullpen. This was a Friday night game, and tomorrow is a Saturday day game. So you know that the bullpen's already tired. We're going to need a huge performance out of Paul Maholm. He's going to have to at least give us 6 innings to try and let the bullpen get some rest because they are spent. Anytime you pitch 14 innings, when you're not, you never expect to pitch 14 innings, but anytime you have to go 14 innings like that, your bullpen's going to be tired the next day. You see there, Brennan Bosch 1 for 1. Hayward was 2 for 7. But that second hit that he had was a big one. He ended up winning the game for the Cardinals. The player of the game that was chosen ended up being the starting pitcher for the Cardinals, Carlos Martinez. He had us on our heels all game long. You can see there 7 1/3, 5 hits, zeros all the way across except for those 6 strikeouts. Carlos Martinez just simply was dominant today, and there wasn't a single thing that we could do about any of it. Alright guys, that's going to do it for me and for this episode of the series. We'll pick it up for the next game coming up. It's game number 5 of the year, game number 2 of the series. Paul Maholm's going to get his starting debut for the Reds. You won't want to miss how this one turns out, guys. I promise it's going to surprise you. So until then, guys, keep it safe. Like the video if you liked it, dislike it if you didn't like it. Leave a comment. Any suggestions you want to leave are more than welcome to. But that's it, guys, for me. I'll catch you later.
This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Cardinals win it 4-0. Good night from Cincinnati.